Hello from Springfield and the high school softball state championships. We had 3 local schools play in the semifinals today. One in Class 2, Mid-Buchanan, and 2 teams in Class 1, Stanberry and Gallatin. Who's playing for a state championship tomorrow? Let's find out. Let's start in the Class 2 semifinals. Mid-Buchanan taking on Chaffee. Top of the 4th, Chaffee up 2-0, but not anymore. Sophomore Dru Pearson comes through again for the Lady Dragons. A grand slam to put Mid-Buchanan in front now, 4-2. Bottom of the frame, watch Pearson show that she can play defense as well with the great catch in center field and the throw over to second base for the out and the double play to boot. Lady Devils then came back in the 6th inning. Paisley Graham with the home run over the left field wall. Chaffee then ties up the game at 4. But here came Mid-Buchanan in the top of the 7th. Bases loaded for Zuzu Kountz, and the freshman comes through. Up the center gap to bring in 2 runs. 6-4, Lady Dragons up now. Mid-Buck was not done. Junior Kaylea Myers down the third base line. That drops and scores 2 more, and the Mid-Buchanan Lady Dragons win 8-6, and they advance to the Class 2 championship game on Saturday against Highland.
It means a lot because we're doing it for not just only ourselves, but our team and our coaches, and we're doing it for everybody to make everybody proud.
Big picking each other up game. I mean, everybody made mistakes, didn't have good at-bats in the box, but when we got runners on, we did what we needed to do, and the girls were picking each other up the whole 7 innings. I say it all the time, the girls make it so easy. I mean, they make it easy for me to lead them, and their attitudes and them wanting to work and wanting to be here just make it so easy.
On to the Class 1 state semifinals between Paris and Gallatin. Bottom of the 3rd, Gallatin senior Carrie Dawn Jones hits a ball to right field. That's caught for the out, but junior Bryn Bird scores for the Lady Bulldogs on the sac fly. Later in the inning, Paris throws a wild pitch. Freshman Tegan Eversole comes in to score to make it 4-0, Gallatin up at that point. Junior Bryn Bird had another solid day on the mound for the Lady Bulldogs with multiple strikeouts. But the Coyotes made a charge in the top of the 7th. Alyssa Webb lines a ball down the first base line. That's going to bring in 2 for Paris, and now Gallatin is only up 1, 4-3. But later Paris would pop up after that. Gallatin hangs on to win 4-3, and the Lady Bulldogs are off to the school's first ever Class 1 state championship appearance on Saturday.
Something we definitely talked about was basically winning one. That was our first goal, is win one, and then we'll go after the next one. So a lot of mindset change from last year for sure. We come into this a little too anxious last year. We talked about they've executed it really, really well, and for some reason we keep giving everybody heart attacks on these games when they come back in. But it is what it is. So we're here, and we're going to be back tomorrow.
Last year was our first year coming here, and just to bring home a championship to Gallatin would be crazy because we're just a bunch of little farmer kids. So that would be amazing for us.
Gallatin will play the winner of this game for the title. Stanberry at state for the first time ever, taking on St. Elizabeth in the other Class 1 semifinal. Bulldogs strike first in the bottom of the 1st. Senior Bria Jensen with the grounder to the shortstop, but the throw to third goes wide, and senior Marley Hilton scores on the error. 1-0 Stanberry up. But after that, St. Elizabeth really took control of this game. Lady Hornets beat the Bulldogs of Stanberry 12-2 in 6 innings. So St. Elizabeth will face Gallatin in the Class 1 title game on Saturday. So Stanberry later played Paris in the Class 1 third place game Friday afternoon on Missouri State's field. Paris up 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th, but Stanberry's Bria Jensen comes through again. That's fair in left field and brings in Marley Hilton to tie up the game at 2, and we are going to extra innings in this one. Bottom of the 9th, freshman Alyssa Wallace up to bat. She smokes a ball into the gap. That drops and brings in the sophomore Brooklyn Robinson around from second to score, and the Stanberry Bulldogs win the Class 1 third place game in dramatic fashion 3-2. Stanberry gets a Class 1 third place finish in the school's first ever trip to state.
I think it's really good, cool to end on a win because Stanberry's never made it to state before. And the last game, we just forgot about it and wanted to play a brand new game.
For the team itself, I always knew that they could do it. For the community, they are bringing back home a trophy that has never been done before, and it is an outstanding feeling. It is outstanding. The community is pumped. People around us are pumped. it's phenomenal.
So Gallatin softball playing for a Class 1 state championship game on Saturday at 10 a.m., followed by Mid-Buchanan playing in the Class 2 state championship game at 12:15 p.m. We'll be there at both games on Saturday with coverage, but for now, reporting in Springfield, Brett Kennedy, KQ2 Sports.